Hey mamas, welcome back. I wanted to give you a really quick tip on power struggles, and the reason why this is important is because we really want to do what it takes to avoid even getting into a power struggle, because once we're in a power struggle, even if we might win that battle, overall we will likely lose the war, and that's the relationship we have with that child. And so this is a super quick tip, something that I've used with my kids. I'm a mom of 4, currently pregnant with my 5th, and it has changed the relationship that I have with my children. So to jump into it, what we see is that we spend our time in 3 primary ego states. One is the parent ego state, you have the adult ego state, and the child ego state. But what we've seen is that if a mom spends more than 30% of her time in a parent ego state, there's bound to be power struggles, which is really interesting. So let me explain a little bit of what these are, and I'll give an example of how you can transition more of your time from a parent ego state to a child ego state. So the parent ego state would be described as something like, it's the more of the ingrained voice of authority, usually ordering, directing, or correcting. The adult ego state is the non-emotional, very rationally thinking. It's how you would treat either a friend or a coworker at work. And then the child ego state is the really high emotional personality state. You can either have it from pure delight to pure tantrums, and everything in between. And the fun part about it is that it can be very, very joyful and fun. And so as I've seen with moms, there's moms that are like, oh, I wish that I was just more of a fun mom, and I end up being Judge Judy in the end, right? And anyone, if we're spending time ordering, correcting, or directing anyone for long periods of time, it's not benefiting the relationship. Is it important as parents to have those times? Yes, definitely yes, right? It is really important for us to be a helpful voice of authority and to help our kids have standards and goals that they reach for, right? But if we're commanding, directing, and correcting all the time, it can wear on any relationship. So a really fun little example of this could be, your kids are needing to go get ready for bed. A parent ego state would be something like this. Hey kids, it's time to go get ready for bed. You need to go up, get ready for bed, brush your teeth, and go to bed. And it's very very quick, very demanding. A child ego state would be changing that feeling, changing the energy, changing the demeanor of it. And it would look something like this. You could say something like, hey guys, we need to go and get ready for bed. Would you rather run upstairs like a lion or jump up the stairs like a frog? You're still wanting to have that same goal, but you're doing it in a more fun way. Another example may be, you're running out to do errands and you're late, and the parent ego state would say something like, hey, you need to hurry up and get on your shoes and get out to the car as fast as you can. And a child ego state would be, hey sweetie, let's go out to the car together. Do you want to hold my hand and let's skip out to the car? You can just feel the difference of that energy. And the interesting thing is, we spend more time in a parent ego state when we are stressed, burnt out, or fatigued. And I'm creating a whole other video on how I overcame fatigue as a parent of 4 small children. And I think that's really important, because when you're not feeling overwhelmed and fatigued as a parent, you can give more and you can be so much happier as a parent. And so I hope this little tip can help you understand how important it is to have that connection with your child and what a difference it can make in your relationship with them.